Hello, race fans. This is Larry Supermouth Huffman, AMA Hall of Fame announcer, and this isn't Supercross. It's Wednesday! And you're watching Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Stand by while the boys teach secrets of bay bass fishing with Roman on his 6-second nitro-burning pedal drive kayak, and Brian in his Cool Baits high-speed dragster boat that he takes out every Sunday. Be there!
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fishy Hour. Jeez. Well, got some bad news for you guys. Brian is not going to make it today, so we're going to make the show a little shorter than usual. We're going to get through some announcements. We're going to get through some status updates for the Species Challenge, and maybe do some Q&A. Maybe do some questions, some answers. You know, have a little fun, and just play it by ear. Okay, so let's get started. First order of business. First comment of the evening goes to none other than Jesse. What up, Jesse? MMFC. Is it Washington? Right, Washington. What do we call it? Chapter. Washington chapter. Let's go. And we get the first like of the evening to Mr. Leonard. What up, Leonard? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for helping mod. Shout out to Benji, Tom, Cod, Moreno, all up in Bullhead City, Arizona. Bullhead City MMFC chapter checking in. Cheers. Shout out to Mr. Carl Black. What up, Carl? Let's go, Carl. Oh, man. All the MMFC chapters checking in tonight. HTX Polestar in the house. Texas MMFC chapter checking in. Let's go, man. We're big. We're getting there. Doug, Ruben, El Sueño in the house, watching us 5 nights a week, because that's what we do. We're here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to the judge, Eric the judge, leaving in the house. Let's go. Shout out to Captain Dan in the house, 42320 bit. Let's go, Captain Dan. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a good day. Shout out to Steven. What up, Steven? Welcome to the stream. Cave Dog in the house. What up, Cal? Let's go. Richie Rich in the house. Jared Brackton in the house. What up, Jared? Welcome to the show. We got, hey, what's up, Graham? Welcome back to the show. Yokonator in the house. Man, full house tonight. Let's go. We need some MMFC Anglers of the Year nominations. That's right, Judge. We do. All right. Let's get cracking on the second order of business, which is Pop Top. My mouth is getting a little dry. Hope you guys have yourself a nice, refreshing beverage for Fishy Hour. It's kind of like happy hour. Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best Pop Top you ever heard in your life. What up, Salty? Round of applause from the live studio audience for Salty. What was I saying? Well, I forgot. I was spacing on the beginning of Pop Top, guys. I think it's because I shifted my position. Let me go back here where I sit, where I normally sit, so I can remember how to start it. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best Pop Top you ever heard in your life, 1 being the worst. Rate this Pop Top. And just like that. Cheers. Happy Wednesday. We've made it through the week. Half the week. We're beyond half the week, guys. It's 2 more days of work if you're working Monday to Friday. Let's go. Carl with a 10. Doug coming in with a 10 plus. Captain down with a 10. Let's go. Cheers. Crispy, right? Richie Rich? Let's go. Ouch. The judge is 9.3. 10 better than Brian's. Oh. I don't know what's happening with Brian. He's okay, but he couldn't do the show tonight. And I don't ask too many questions, guys. You know, I'll take whatever time Brian can give us without any complaining. You know, so we'll take him when we can get him, and when we can't, we just do what we can. Okay, we make the best of it. Oh, that felt good. Okay, I've been waiting to pop that top for a while, about 30 minutes. Okay, let's get through some announcements. Make sure everybody's on the same page. The latest happenings. Okay. Going to, at any point, you guys can check into this as well. We're going to go to, what is this? General, into the MMFC Discord server, ! Discord or ! MMFC in the chat. And you'll get a link to join our Discord server. It's a private invitation only, but you can get into the chat, okay? We just don't want any crazy poachers in there. Any crazy get off my lawn types in there. all right. Once you're in there, you can go to MMFC calendar, and that's where I'm reading from. Okay. The next. Tonight is San Diego Anglers Club swap meet at Portuguese Hall. Shout out if you're at the Portuguese Hall buying stuff at the swap meet. Let me know what it's like. Take pictures, send them in for next time's PB shout out. Unfortunately, guys, since you guys are sending the PB shout outs to Brian directly, and that's kind of what we've been telling you, I don't have access to those photos, so I can't put together a PB shout outs slideshow. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to change that or not, because I do enjoy PB shoutouts. So we'll leave it as is for now. But if we need to change it, we can make it to where you guys are sending it to a specific place, or I'm probably gonna make an email address that's just for submissions for PB shoutout. That way it's makes it a little bit easier for you guys. Okay. Now, and I can have access to those photos because they're not sitting in Brian's inbox. Okay. But we'll talk about that later if we need to. All right. The only other announcement we have coming up here as a club is December 9th, 2023. Merry Macmas at North Crown Point Park. White Elephant Gift Exchange, like last year. Club, we're going to reveal the club fishing record awards for anybody who broke a new club record. We're going to do the Mac of the Year award. And so that reminds me that you guys need to nominate somebody in the club that has taken their time, has gone above and beyond to teach you a technique, to take you to a fishing spot, to encourage you in a time of need. Those are the Macs that we want to highlight. And even if they don't win, I need you to nominate them, because that's the kind of behavior I'd like to see. And I want to reward that behavior. And I want to just give kudos to those people that take the time to help each other out. That's what this club is about. Okay. So once again, it's in the MMFC Discord server. Look for, let's see, where is it? It's Mac of the Year nominations right under the MMFC main section. It would be under the general tab. Okay. And under general, you're gonna see Mac of the Year nominations. Go in there, nominate the Mac of the Year. Even if you see other Macs in there that are already nominated that you think will win, nominate your Mac anyway. Okay, like I said, we want to make sure those people feel appreciated, because that's the kind of people we want in the club. Okay. All right. Moving on, we have the other thing that's going to happen at the Merry Macmas event. Think of it as like a holiday party. Is we're going to reveal the species champion for 2023, and we're going to give the awards for that, and it's going to be a blast. I do have an update for you on the current standings for Mac of the Year. I'm sorry, for species champion. So I'm going to review that in a little bit too. Let's see. The judge said, I sold my PA-14 to Cash. Oh, to Cash from OC. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. That's cool. Yes. That's very cool. Very cool. All right, I saw some comments over here. I'm sure I didn't miss any comments that I wanted to highlight. I think I got most of you guys. I got all the comments. Okay. So that's the basics, guys. Let's get into these standings for Mac. No, not for Mac. Standings for Species Challenge 2023. Anybody could be in the Species Challenge, okay, guys? You don't need to be. You don't need to pay anything. There's no fees. All you gotta do is take a picture of your catch, and with a code. What up, Zach? Welcome, dude. Welcome to the stream. All you gotta do is take a picture of your catch with the code SC23. Species Challenge 23. Okay? And then you're gonna take that picture and you're gonna post it in the Discord server under the Species Challenge 2023 category. And the judge will take care of the rest. You don't even have to count your species. The judge is gonna give us an update and tell us how many species you got. And so let's jump into that right now. Let's do a review of the current Species Challenge totals. I was trying to figure out how to close that sentence out. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit worn out. I went to jiu-jitsu today and got my butt jiu-jitsu handed to me. All right, let's see. Where is it? Here. Found it. Okay. Man, I'm telling you, the tracks on this show are pretty fire, guys. All right. Starting from the lower rungs, from the lowest scores. Okay. Judge, what do you win for a Species Challenge? What do you win? Besides bragging rights. Okay, so far, coming in with one species each, we have Roy, we have Alex, and we have Peter86 coming in with one species apiece. I know Alex is probably sandbagging us, guys. Peter86 probably sandbagging us too. Roy's probably sandbagging us too. All right. Next, we'll level up, stepping it up, coming in hot with two species apiece. We have Oscar, I'm assuming it's Oscar626, and Dave Rage coming in with two species apiece. Can you top that? And a three-way tie with three species apiece. We got Brian, Salty Dangler, and me coming in with three species of pop. I got those three species during the bait barge challenge, during the Hunt the Bait Barge event. Woo, we're in. We're in fourth place. We're tied for fourth place, Salty. All right, stepping it up with 9 species. Third place right now is, it says Joey, but I think it's Joey Basson, right? Joey with 9 species coming in hot. Third place. It's good. It's really good. Second place with just one more species than third. It's a dead heat right there. 10 species. With 10 species coming in, Captain of Double himself, Bruce. What up, Bruce? Let's go. 10 species right there. All right. From there, it's a big jump, guys. We're going from 10 species to first place right now with 23 species. Get a job. Just kidding. With 23 species coming in hot, Eric, the Judge, Lehman. Dang, Eric. That's a lot of species, dude. Don't be discouraged, guys. Once we get the once they hit a certain number of species, they can't get too far ahead of you because there's only so many species you can catch, right? So it's gonna be a dead heat. Also hard to compete against boats, says Spotty at best. What up, Alex? Yeah, it is hard to compete against boats, but if you could get out on a boat, yeah, for the species challenge, you can get out on other people's boats, right? Yeah. There's only so many species. Spotty, what does your Eric making the run to the pipe, says Dave Rage. calling him out. Calling him out. I think it's fair to ask for boat rides. Special cases you can get fish outside the bay. Especially because you can get fish. Yeah, it's hard. That's why we alternate it, guys. We do one species challenge where it's only inside the bay, and then the next year we do outside the bay and in the bay, and the next year we go back to just in the bay. So we alternate it to spice it up a little bit, right? But yeah, it's just something a little bit different. Keep you on your toes. Keep you on your toes. Okay, so just when you thought it was all over, does live bait count as a species? Does live bait count as a species? If you catch it, yeah. If you catch a mac in the wild or in the bay, if you catch a mac, it counts as a species. But don't put like a sardine on there that you got at the bait bars. Cheater. All right. And for the species challenge, you can catch it on anything. You can catch your species on live bait. You can catch it on cut bait. You can put scent. You can put a tire, a shoe on there, whatever you want. My drive is still. Oh no, my drive is still broken 3 species, and I am tapping out. Oh no. Yeah, that's what sucks about those drives. They're so expensive, dude. Right? So expensive. Salty, I have it. Oh, there you go. Hey, there you go, Salty. See the judge. I want to get out and start working on some species just to get out there and fish a little bit. So maybe, I'm not making any promises, but maybe if I can get stuff straightened out here at the house, I might ditch my kids for for an evening session on Thursday, but I'm not sure. But I might. If I go out fishing on Thursday, it'll just be for like random species. Have a little fun, do a little night session, or a little evening into the night session. Because the other day we went to the beach, to Mission Bay, and as we were leaving, it was that time when it was like starting to get dark. The wind had died down, and the bay looked beautiful. It was nice and glassy, and I just kind of wished I was fishing. Wishing I was fishing, but I was driving away instead. Nice, Salty. Whoa. You're killing my excuses. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna try to do some bay slaying on Thursday. If you guys want to go, I'm gonna post it in our Discord server. I'm gonna post it under SD Fishing Connect. Okay, look for it in there for the full details. All right, I have 2 more announcements, 2 more things to talk about. Okay, I'm not sure. I feel kind of bad. Saying this. I don't think fish hype is gonna work out. Like, I don't know. Camera Double says y'all need some shrimp. Let's go. What up, Bruce? Bruce, you're in second place for for species challenge right now, you have 10 species. You're in second place. Joey Basson's got 9 species, and Eric the Judge Lehman's got 23 species. Okay, so just a real quick heads up in case you missed the intro. Yeah, guys, I don't think fish hype is gonna work out. Like, I don't use it as much as I thought I would, and must be too much torque in your. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure, guys. I don't think people are using it. I want to provide something like that, but I don't think you guys want it. You know, I don't think you guys want to use it. So instead of paying that money to keep that site up, I'm gonna go ahead and freeze it as it is, and I'm gonna do the giveaway for the reel anyway to the people that already signed up and commented on that post. Even though I'm not even sure if we hit 200 subscribers yet, or 200 people joined yet, but I don't see it growing, and I haven't been. Forums have been dying before you start. Yeah, exactly, Salty. I just thought since SD Fish died, and people really liked it, then people enjoyed those types of things, I would have a place for you guys to go to. But if y'all aren't interested, then I'm okay with that. But we're still gonna give away that reel that Brothers Sport Fishing donated to us. Okay. Too many other avenues to communicate. Exactly, Salty. Exactly. Discord is the future, says Spotty at best. Right. Cool. I get it, guys. And I appreciate you guys humoring me and going on there and signing up. So that's awesome. So what I'm gonna do with Fish Hype is I'm gonna go ahead and it'll still be available to read, but we won't be able to post new things to it. And so you guys can see. So I'm gonna continue to run it until we do the reel giveaway, and we'll do the reel giveaway next Wednesday. Okay, we're gonna do the reel giveaway next Wednesday, even if we don't hit 200 users. So next Wednesday will be the deadline. We'll do it here on the show. We'll do the drawing. I have to get all the names of the people that are in there now that commented on that 200 user thread, and then we'll just close that baby out and be done with it and move on to better things. Okay, it'll save me $100 a month. It's Salty. So here's the thing, I'm gonna give away this reel for the Fish Hype, because I said I would do it for the Fish Hype, for the people that communicated in Fish Hype. So I feel wrong not giving it away for the people that actually commented and took the time to sign up. And I have another reel, also an SLX, maybe not as nice as the one from Fish Hype, but an SLX nonetheless, that I picked up for the Haunt the Bait Barge, but not a lot of people dressed up. So instead of giving it away to Brian or myself, we're gonna reallocate that reel. I'm gonna reallocate that reel to the White Elephant Gift Exchange during Macmas. White Elephant Gift Exchange during Macmas. So you guys got some reels coming your way. Okay. I'm not gonna make it obvious that you guys can tell which one is the reel, but it's gonna make the White Elephant Gift Exchange a little bit more exciting. Okay. I'm not asking you guys to put reels into the White Elephant Gift Exchange. I'm just saying stick to the $20 range, but I'm putting in that reel. Okay, spice it up. I usually do a reel every year, so I think the first year I think Muto got it, and then the year after that, it was a reel, yeah. I see what you did there, Judge. I see what you did there. All right, so that wraps it up on the Fish Hype stuff, guys. We made an attempt and we failed. And it's okay to. Well, I failed, and it's okay to fail. Okay, the worst part is not making an attempt. That's worse than making an attempt and failing. I'm okay with that. All right. Now for some good news. Some good news. Right now. we have officially put together and released the new signups for Spotty Bowl Spotty Bowl 2024. I've been working with the judge over. I'm working with the judge, and we finally got the new website up for Spotty Bowl 2024. Just like that. It's starting. We're gonna do still 7 sessions. 1 session drops off of your score, and it's gonna be a blast. And just like that, we're back in it. It's so crazy how time flies. It's already almost. We have a couple of months to get signups going before the first competition. But again, one of the best run tournaments, if I do say so myself. We got kinds of technology. We got the best judge, and I don't know. It's just cool. It's just cool to see the different competition levels, right? Judge, I don't remember. Are we going to? So we're gonna have the same categories we had last year, and we changed some of the deductions on the open mouth. Instead of deducting you 2 inches, we're only gonna deduct you 1 inch now. Same thing with the pinched tail. It used to be a 2-inch deduction. Now it's just a 1-inch deduction. Oh, let's go. Jared said we're coming to San Diego this year. Let's go. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right. So that's what we have. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Sweet open mouth for the win. No, don't put open mouth. Because if you put an open mouth, you get, if you put open mouth, you lose 1 inch. Okay. And we wanted to do less of a penalty, but it costs you. We wanted to do less of a penalty, but then we got to make it cost you something to attempt to sneak an open mouth fish, right? If you sneak an open mouth fish and you get caught, you're going to lose that 1 inch, right? So you really got to be diligent about making sure the mouth is closed and up against the bump board. Another rule that we changed, because the judge was having trouble with some of these boards, is you can't put a sticker on the bump plate of your board. That way, you can put it on the actual board, but don't put it you can put it on the actual board right there, but don't put it on the bump plate where the fish hits, because it makes it hard for the judge to see if the mouth is touching. Okay, if the lips are touching the bump board. Okay, so that's another rule that we added. Other than that, all the rules are pretty much the same. And yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good. I was like, why is it so quiet? It's gonna be a good tournament. Glass is half full. At least it's not half. At least it's not 2 inches. Glass is half full. It's not 2 inches. Oh yeah. All right. Really, that's all I got. Really, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna be on here for a couple more minutes. If you guys have any questions specifically about anything I talked about already, or any commentary you guys want to make, let me know. Put it in the chat. Your 7th session, you choose which bay. Oh, that's right, Judge. That's right. So on your 7th session, it's any bay within your jurisdiction. So San Diego Bay or Mission Bay, and the LA guys get to fish Newport or Los Alamitos. Okay, so that's kind of cool for your last hurrah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So we're gonna start looking for sponsors. Maybe we'll do a similar thing like bounties like we did last year. So we're start looking for sponsors, and yeah, it's gonna be a blast. But anyway, you can sign up now if you know you're gonna participate. Excuse me. If you know you're gonna participate, the website should be up. Let me just double check that it's actually up. You should just be able to type in spottybowl.com and it'll take you to the new one. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick. I didn't make a shortcut for it. Spotty Bowl 2024. It's ready to rock. Shore division. Oh yes, that's another good point. Yeah, another rule that we tweaked to make it a little bit easier on the shore pounders, because it's hard for those dudes to get out sometimes on the weekends. We made it to where shore pounders can fish that whole week, but they still have to choose their day and their evening or morning session the day before. Okay, but they can basically fish Monday through Sunday, right? Everybody else can fish. It's gonna fish either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, like before. But we're trying to get more people in the short division to participate. But yeah, it's pretty wild. All right. Anything else, Judge, that I missed? I think that's all, right? Cool. All right, boys. That's all I got for you guys tonight. I know I don't want to waste your time just watching me sit here and ramble. I did want to get that information out to you guys. And again, we're back fully on Discord. And if you're watching this on a replay and you want to become part of our Discord server and meet other anglers that are awesome at fishing and are willing to help you on your way, you can always type in romancastro.com/MMFC for the Discord invite. Okay. Or what up, Worf? What up, Coach in the house? Oh, Coach is going to come in and bless us with some fishing report action. If you're available, Coach, that'd be fantastic. Let me turn on this Skype thing. Choo! Open the Skype app. Stand by, boys. Let's see if Coach is available. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Coach. I would appreciate that if you have time. All right, let's chill for a second while we wait for Coach to set up his supercomputer. It boots up the mainframe. You like that, Coach? Well, it boots up the mainframe. Well, Coach boots up the mainframe. Let's talk a little bit about. I don't want to talk about this because I don't want to give this dude any publicity. But I saw this dude on Instagram. I know who sent it to me, but I'm not gonna say who it was. I received a link to this idiot fishing. I don't know if he was in Mexico or in the US, but he basically pins on a short spotty as bait, and he gets bit on it. And I was kind of like, before he pins a spotty on there, he kind of like calls out spotty fishermen, right? And it's just so disrespectful. What a piece of trash, dude. Anyway, if he's in Mexico and there's no size limit on that fish, whatever, right? But if he's in the US and doing that stuff, it's kind of lame. It really got to me, like, what a jerk. But anyway, if you see that kind of stuff, man, don't even comment on that stuff. Don't even give it like any I guess any attention or any breath. Anyway. Yeah, it bummed me out. It bummed me out big time. Exactly, Salty. But then it's like, that's kind of what he wants, right? He wants that volatile reaction, because that reaction is engagement, right? It's engagement for the wrong reasons. And I kind of looked at his profile, and it's pretty much all kind of like incendiary stuff just to like get a reaction. And it's like, just like toxic, dude. Right. Anyway, it irked me, and then yeah, just upsetting, just upsetting. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Save me for myself, coach, before I start talking too much. Beyond that, I got my man cave a little bit more sorted out. I got my my pegboard up. I got all my rods up on the wall. It actually looks pretty nice. I got my rods all up on the wall. My kayaks, I made I have little carts on the bottom so I can slide them around. I don't have a full-on kayak cart yet, but I do have a way to maneuver stuff around. And it's coming along nicely. It's coming along nicely. Dude probably drowns kittens and kicks dogs too. I know, Dave. Exactly, dude. It's like, tell me what kind of person you are without telling me what kind of person you are. Standing with Salty, carrying my my torch. Oh my gosh. The judge says I'm craving candy bars all of a sudden. Oh, Judge, I'm gonna take those to you tomorrow at work. All right, I'm gonna take those to you tomorrow at work. And don't tell me no. I'm gonna show up to your place of business and drop chocolates on you guys like the chocolate fairy. Coming in live from Wharf Studios, the man, the myth, the legend himself. It's Coach from Wharf TV. Let's go. What up, Coach?
I like that, Roman.
I'm working on my intro. You get the mainframe booted up.
You mean my 8-year-old Chromebook?
Well, what's showing up? There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Now it's showing up. I had to reboot my mainframe. The IBM mainframe. How's it going?
This thing is running absolutely slow as hell tonight. I'm trying to get things loaded up, and they are not.
Put a fan on that thing. Let's go. But anyway, what's your opinion, Coach, on that type of shenanigans?
Look, I would never do it here in the U.S. That's what I could say.
Yeah, it's legal. It's legal.
What I can also say is that in the Sea of Cortez and the Mar de Cortez, that is an absolutely deadly tactic for targeting those Cortez halibut that live over there.
Oh, nice.
So what you do is you cast a sabiki or whatever, and you jig up a couple that are like 5 or 6 inches long. Then you hook one through the anal fin and you throw them out on a knocker rig to go bump along bottom and make them swim funny. And those Cortez halibut suck up a spotty like it's candy.
Dang, that's awesome.
That is 100% legal in the Gulf of Mexico. You're allowed your 5 spotties a day. There's no minimum size or anything. So keep in mind you would be operating within the parameters of Mexican rules.
What's the size limit on those in Mexico?
There's no size limit on anything in Mexico I know of.
Oh, interesting. Anyway,
you're only allowed five fish of any given species a day.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb, dude.
Yes, and obviously we'll call him a kook for lack of a better word.
Like the fish, the bite he was on was so hot anyway. He could have just thrown a freaking bear hook and gotten bit, probably, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
he's
just doing it to generate a little hatred. That's all. I'm not even.
Well, it's working, Coach. I hate him.
I would say so. There's plenty of people who are definitely not going to enjoy seeing that happen. So.
Yeah. I read some of the comments. People were pissed too. So anyway, I
wouldn't be surprised. Look, wherever you are, whether it's here or Baja or wherever it is, just obey the rules and be respectful of the fish. It's not that hard. Obviously, this guy was being disrespectful in a number of departments.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
he did it for the gram. Anyway, let's move on. That's enough. That's enough of that. Enough of that dweeb.
Oh my. Okay, so there's nothing too serious on the docket. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare, but we'll go over some of the basics. Sport fishing report is not loading for me. I don't know why. I don't know if they've been if they're under DROS attack or what it is, but they are definitely not having a good time.
Did you hear about fish hype?
No,
Well, nobody's using it.
I was trying to get something going over
Yeah,
there,
it's
but I
hard.
was not
It's
generating
hard.
any views on
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. So I already told everybody we're gonna leave it as is, so you continue to see stuff that's already on there, but it's gonna be basically read only at this point, right?
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do the giveaway of the reel for the people that did sign up and went through that thread and actually posted something in there, because we said we would do it. So we're gonna do that. Then after that, we're just gonna leave it as an archival, read only thing. And then if it comes, if we need to bring it back, we can bring it back. But for now, we're just we're gonna shelve it for a little bit and reallocate those resources. I think it's costing me like $100 a month right now to run it.
Oh,
So,
damn.
yeah. So sorry, I just dropped it on you.
Oh, it's okay. I've just been super busy, and I
Yeah.
had to go to Turner's, and I've just had all kinds of stuff to do.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that piece. Does that cover all of the loose ends on that? I think so. It's just hard to get people to use it because there's so many other options now, and pretty much everybody's in Discord anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say Discord's a lot more busy than even what came to replace SD Fish for the bass guys.
How are they doing over there?
It's pretty much a dead deal too over there. They're just having all kinds of problems.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'm trying to find a way to get some news other than Sport Fishing Report, and
who cares about the news? Let's just talk about random stuff.
Okay.
We got 15 minutes. We got 18 people in the chat. Let's have some fun. Guys. If you guys have any questions, throw it in the chat. If you guys have any questions for Coach, put it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just asking random questions.
Hey, Roman, I've got something to say, actually.
Let's do it.
So I've been seeing the thread in the Discord about the species.
Yes.
Some of them are really difficult to identify from the angle of the pictures.
Okay.
If at all possible, I don't remember who posted it, but someone posted a great picture of a rainbow surf perch. If you can, take your pictures like that. With the fish laying flat on a surface, you're looking down on him. There's a light colored background so you can see the colors, see the fins as much as possible. That will make identification so much simpler and so much easier.
That's a good point.
Rainbow surf perch are freaking awesome. They are an incredible fish. They are not so tasty, maybe because they're pretty soft, and they don't get real big, but they are just so beautiful with all the blue on the face and the crazy fins and everything. It's just
that makes sense, though.
Very cool.
That makes sense because if you put it on their side, you can see the fins and help you sort out what fish it is if you need to get to that level. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm kind of guilty of it, dude. I just kind of like, there's a fish on the deck. Take a picture. I don't even ask the fish to smile or anything. I just snap the picture.
Oh my! But if at all possible, try to get a picture from the side. I've been super busy. They're trying to prep for the powers that be are acting like we're going to have some hardcore, ugly set of rain events ahead of us. I have no idea if it's true. Maybe they're just trying to prepare for the worst.
Yep.
Man, this might be a real big deal this winter. We might not see much of anything at all. And it's just, like I said, the powers that be, your local municipalities are trying to act like it's coming down the pipe and we're all going to drown. That's what they're acting like. I don't know what they're seeing because I've looked at the long range forecast and I don't see anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm really not sure what I'm not really sure what they're seeing that I'm not, but they're acting like they have an inside track on the apocalypse or something. So
right.
They're sending work crews out everywhere to do all sorts of preliminary before the storm work.
Oh wow. Okay.
We have just been absolutely slammed. Like all the municipalities I work with are all running like chickens with their heads cut off. So I don't know what's going on out there. I've somehow managed to get the day off tomorrow to go fishing. So we'll see
Nice.
how that goes.
Have you fished this last week?
Um, yeah, I fished La Jolla on Sunday,
Okay, very nice.
and I fished the Imperial Valley the Saturday before. Me and my boy Russell, we actually did really well. It kind of took a while for him to settle down and like get into the routine.
Yeah.
But once he did, we ended up with an excellent grade of fish. I think I kept 9 catfish and a bluegill that was approaching the 1.5 pound mark.
Nice.
We probably caught, I don't know, a couple dozen bass. We
Uh,
should have easily had double our numbers. We should have had 60, 70, 80 fish between the two of us, but it was more like 25 to 30.
yeah. But so tomorrow you're gonna go fish La Jolla.
I'm not fishing La Jolla tomorrow. I'm actually going to be hanging out with the judge tomorrow. So
Oh, so that leaves the question to be asked: Are you gonna be competing in the species challenge, Coach?
I don't think so.
Come
Ron.
on! All you gotta do is take a picture, put it in there.
I don't think so. I've really just been in a whole different frame of mind, and
Okay, that's cool.
I haven't wanted to worry about it. I've really been grinding on getting footage.
Yeah.
I'm approaching 1,000 followers on TikTok.
What? Let's go.
I'm working. I'll be at 1,500 here on Twitter very soon,
There you go.
and I'll be breaking the 2,000 mark on YouTube here in the next few weeks, I think.
Dang. Let me look at this Twitter.
But all of that's not going to happen if I don't stay on the grind and keep getting footage. So
That's
I've been
true.
working on getting footage.
That's true.
If you want to find me across all platforms, just hashtag WorfTV.
On Twitter, it's at TV Wharf.
At TV Worf, yeah.
I'm following you. Cool.
So yeah, it's kind of a journey and sort of a grind, but
That's cool.
I'm growing. I'm growing really good on TikTok. So not weather footage, but nature footage does really well on TikTok. So I've been posting lots of katydids and giant spiders and weird grasshoppers and just all kinds of random crap I find at work.
That's really good. Very nice.
Yeah. So I'm actually growing faster on TikTok than I am on anywhere else, but I'm still keeping up elsewhere. So
Very nice. Cool.
and actually I did find some news if you want me to share some
Dun,
stuff.
dun, dun, dun. Let's do this.
All right, let me go to share my screen. We'll look at tides first, and then we'll go from there. All right.
Get ready. Here comes this week's San Diego Fishing Report.
All right. So we'll still production value, people. Production value.
Are you not entertained?
Here we go. I think my ear is bleeding from all the BS that just went in. No, I'm just joking. But anyways, so the judge and I are looking at a 5.2 high tomorrow morning at 6:43. We're dropping off to a 1.0 at about 1,300. So this will give us a slight outgoing tide. Maybe fish on the outside a little bit. This movement might get some fish going in the late morning, midday section. We'll see. I don't know if you guys saw that crazy moon a few days ago, but that was nuts. We also have what is called the double lot here on Monday and Tuesday. So we got 2 dark nights in a row. That's usually really good for day fishing. So heading into early next week, you might see some good fishing during daytime because those fish aren't able to feed as well at night without some moonlight. And we'll go to temp break real quick. Nothing too crazy out here. Temperatures are falling. But keep in mind over here to the left, we're still seeing temperatures up near 70 degrees.
Nice.
So I imagine that bluefin bite that was going, once if things don't get too jacked up from this storm that's coming next week, they should be doing better anyways. Let's see here. So here's my favorite map. Romans wasn't even close to trying to load. The arrow is migrating up Baja right now. So you can see this really hot water down here that's being kicked off by our quote El Nino. You can see these big swirls of red migrating up the coastline, and the fact that it's hotter than the Devil's Hind End down here off of Tehuantepec. But Tehuantepec's down here. But anyways, you can see that it's all hot down here. This water will be getting pushed north. Hopefully these storms don't disrupt it too much, and we kind of have an early season next year.
Very nice. Real quick shout out to Halibut Man. Thanks for tuning in today. Also, Joey Basson in the house. What up, Joey Basson? You're second place right now with 9. No, you're third place with 9 species right now in the species challenge. Adobo has 10 and Eric has 23. Get on that.
All right. Well, it sounds like you guys are actually competing, which is nice to hear. Because remember, Roman, it's only a competition if somebody competes. Okay. I remember that. So this is the OSPO NOAA charts. This is your tax dollars at work, which is awesome. And so here's Seaforth again. These half-day boats are just targeting some rockfish out of the 9 Mile bank right now. Nothing too exciting, but at the same time, if you wanted to go on a freezer trip, the half-days are nearly a guaranteed bet. So I mean, that's definitely a change from years gone by, and that's the new regulations that are allowing this to happen here. So let's see if this loaded up here with the double A. Oh, it did. All right. As you can see, the skinnies are up. Wow. It has been on everyone's mind. There's been quite a few yellowfin tuna caught as well, but the skinnies are definitely the story right now. You can see he's got this big old digger in his mouth right here. Is this a nomad? I think that's a nomad. And the long range fishing is just absolutely cranking right now. Down south, it's nice and warm. Everything's probably wide open. It's just the pick of the targets that they want right now, I would imagine. And just because we have a couple extra minutes, I'm just going to take the time. We're going to go look up, let's see, NWS San Diego, and see if they have, there we go, our 7-day forecast. Ooh. Actually, I saw the chart I wanted right there. So, 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook. Oh, look, we're on Twitter X. No, stop it. No. Okay, get rid of this garbage. Okay. So, this is our, let's see if it'll load, 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook.
Wow.
This is for November 13th to 17th. Up north of us, they're predicting, I saw one model having rains of 7 inches up here somewhere. Jeez. Santa Barbara, Oxnard, somewhere up there. So keep in mind, we might have a wet midweek next week. This was issued yesterday. So as you can see here, it's definitely very, very likely that we are going to get some fairly serious rain here in our local San Diego area in the middle of next week. And that concludes the weather news I have for you. You want me to switch back, Roman?
Yes, sir. There it is. Oh, there's my fat head. What up?
It's 2 of you, Roman. It's two
sorry.
of you.
Sorry, I put Brian's screen. I'm sorry, Brian. There he is. Gee, all right, dude. I still want a wahoo. Some of the best ceviche I've had was like wahoo ceviche. So good.
Yeah, I mean, now people trash talk mackerel, but those big mackerel, whether it's king mackerel or narrow-barred mackerel or those big Spanish mackerel they have on the other side of the water, or the Spanish mackerel they have in the Gulf of Mexico, which aren't related to those, or the Sierras or the Bortucos or any of the mackerels, any of the big mackerels are all freaking delicious. I don't know why, but they are.
Nice.
And those are what are called the true mackerels, unlike our chub mackerel that we have here.
Chubbies.
So they are related, but that's a different group called the true mackerel.
Well, I'll eat them all.
Personally, I think the best mackerel to eat is the mackerel that isn't a jack mackerel, but that's a whole different story.
Oh, Dave Rage is doing an overnight freezer filler to St. Nick.
Oh man,
Mid-December.
Nick is a magic place.
What kind of
Enjoy
fish?
yourself.
What kind of fish is he expecting to see?
Anything from lingcod and giant halibut and white sea bass through rockfish longer than his arm and whitefish that weigh 10 pounds.
Wow.
And yeah, they got huge whitefish there. They got huge rockfish there.
It's just and that's just an overnight. You basically take off and wake up there, fish.
Yeah,
and
you'll
come
wake
back.
up there, fish until you hit your limits, and then
Yeah.
chug home.
That's cool.
And
That sounds pretty
usually those overnights launch out of points north, so like Pier Point, 22nd Street, up there is usually where I see the overnights to Nick go out of.
Oh, Roy said he might be going out of Ventura on Saturday. Okay.
Go kill him, dude.
What do they target there?
It's gonna be big rockfish. They're gonna probably heading out to the Channel Islands there. Probably heading out to Rosa or
Nice.
Anacapa.
Yep.
I'm sure you've seen the
Yeah.
arches of Anacapa before.
Yeah, I've lived there so long. I lived there so long as a youth and never fished, dude. I missed out.
I tell you, Roman,
Missed out.
you were sleeping
was.
on it.
Too busy trying
yeah.
to learn stuff.
Yeah, but San Nick is an amazing place. Nick's incredible. Just, you never seen a whitefish as long as your arm? You might if you fish there.
That's awesome.
And those things fight hard too if you catch them shallow enough. They'll pull drag and everything. The big ones will.
That's fun. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a good run. And if they make some live squid beforehand, then you got a shot at white sea bass or big halibut or anything too.
Cool. All right, boys. If you have any questions for us regarding anything we've discussed or anything that was announced during today's episode, please put it in the chat. While Coach hits us with a little
Wisdom of the week.
Production value.
production value go up. Like the setup, huh?
Oh man, you know, Roman, you and I have had a lot of laughs over the years.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's the best.
We have a good time.
That's so true.
But so we're going to talk about my La Jolla trip on Sunday, I guess.
No, let's talk about it now.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So it was kind of a grind, and I was all over the place. I just couldn't settle in and just get to work. I was definitely the problem, and I knew it.
Oh no.
The fish were there. I just wasn't patient. I wasn't waiting for them to pick it up and move my weight like I usually would. So sometimes, my friends, there is no other alternative but to grind through. You can give up and go home if you want. You know, I won't look down on you for doing so. I mean, do whatever suits you.
Dang.
But I ended up with
Shots fired.
Yeah. I ended up with probably 30, 40 fish once I took a breath and settled down. You know, I kind of broke off a few times in a row, which is always really disheartening. But you know what? I took a breath. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw a little chum here. I'm going to settle down. We're going to make an afternoon of this, and I'm just going to relax. And whatever comes, and what doesn't come, well, then it wasn't meant to be. So I ended up getting lots and lots of short form footage. I ended up getting a video that did really well on Twitter and fairly good on TikTok of just the seals farting in the sun, pretty much. and I realized that if I just settle down and I look and I just enjoy the beautiful day, because it was absolutely gorgeous out there, that I can have a good time and relax, and I can just be out there and I can enjoy being at my time outside, and it doesn't have to be all about how much footage I was getting in that moment, or, you know, that calmness that I, after taking a few breaths, came across on my video, and it came as like this chilled, relaxed, easygoing thing. And I just want to say, you know, we all have rough days. We all have days where you know, you break off 3 casts in a row or whatever.
Yep.
It happens to me. You know, I hate it just as much as the next angler. But the difference is in how we approach it when it happens. You know what I mean? So reach inside yourselves, find that inner calm, just relax, tie on a new rig, cast to the next spot. You guys that have fished with me have heard me say it before: when you lose a big one, well, there's nothing for it but casting to the next one. There's really not.
Yeah. That's very
And
true.
and if there's one piece of wisdom I can leave you with this week, it's that one. There's really nothing for it. Getting your rig back together, casting into the next spot. And hey, if the senoritas are mercilessly robbing your bait relentlessly over and over and over again, you know what you do? You smile and you laugh because the next one you catch is going to be some footage on your channel. All right.
Put a smaller hook.
Yeah. Yeah. I caught a few even on a size 6 hook. I was pretty surprised. They were super greedy. But yeah, just sometimes when we just settle down and enjoy our environment and enjoy the beautiful day, sometimes that's as much of a blessing as any amount of fish or anything else we do.
Perfect. There you go, guys. And just like that, we have come to the end of this episode of Fishy Hour. Do me a favor, guys. Head on over to Coach's channel. If you're on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, check out at TV Worf. If you're on TikTok, we're trying to get to 1,500.
I'm trying to get to 1,000 on TikTok.
Let's go.
I'm working on 1,500 on Twitter.
Oh, there you go. On Twitter. Okay, nice. All right.
Or X, whatever.
Yep.
And I'm grinding my way slowly but surely towards 2,000 on YouTube.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Slow and steady. Keep it going.
Yep.
Got the momentum built. Just keep going, Coach. That's awesome. All right. So just like that, we're going to take Coach out with a round of applause from the live studio audience. Thanks, Coach.
You betcha, Roman. Take it easy, my man.
All right. Once again, thank you so much, Coach, for taking the time to tune in and help us with San Diego Fishing Report, a little wisdom of the week. Close it out. Having a good time. Shout outs to Leonard and Salty for moderating today. You guys have the easiest mod job because the chat in here is so awesome. Thank you every single one of you for tuning in. We'll see if Brian gets back on board on next week. If not, we'll have the giveaway to do for the reel, for the fish hype giveaway. We're gonna give it away during that episode. It'll be Wednesday, and we'll have some good stuff programmed for you as well. Okay, I'm gonna take the time to reach out to Brian and see if he can get me some of those pictures if he's not gonna do it next week, so I can put together the slideshow for the PB shoutouts, and then I'll be a little bit more prepped for the next episode of Fishy Hour, guys. Shout out to Dave Rage. Shout out to Roy down in SD. Cal Cave Dog in the house. Shout out to the judge, Eric the Judge Lehman. Shout out to Joey Basson. Shout out to Captain Dan. Let's go, Captain Dan. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Halibut Man. Let's go. Every time I see your name, I think like, are you a butt man? No, I'm a halibut man. Let's go. Wait. Round of applause. Shout out to Worf again. Thanks for tuning in, Coach. Thanks for helping out with the stream. Carl Black in the house. Let's go, Carl. Dave Rage. The judge. I got the judge already. Who else? All right, Jared. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, guys, if you guys are ready, Captain Adobo. Don't let Eric beat you, Captain Adobo. You gotta get on that. Okay. And also Joey Basson's right behind you, so keep it going. Yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll see you guys next week. And until then, may the bite be with you. Woo!